Hi, I'm Sandra Baker. I am 53 years old. My profession is life coaching with an emphasis on healthy relationships and healthy sexuality. I am here today to brag about Evolve Medical and their staff and my experience with the Form of V, which is vaginal rejuvenation, which was awesome thanks to Ashley. You'd think it's kind of weird, but Ashley explained everything so perfectly for me, and it doesn't take very long. It's not like visiting a gynecologist that becomes your best friend. Basically, it's a probe that goes in and damages the tissue slightly so your own body will go in and recuperate, which was incredible because I'm all about the natural approach and doing what we can. I've had 3 children. They're now quite older, but as you know, women, when you go through childbirth, you go through a lot of trauma, and my children had big heads, let's face it, and there was a lot of tearing, and there was a lot of problems afterwards, and you can imagine bladder incontinence, and you never knew there was a problem until you got on a trampoline and all of a sudden you need a diaper. So here I am 30 years later and found out about this procedure and was very intrigued. I had a hysterectomy about 6 years ago, and come to find out the Evolve Medical can actually stop you from needing a hysterectomy, which would have been helpful for people who have fibroids. However, I had some difficulties after the hysterectomy with a muscle being nicked. My pelvic muscle had been damaged during the surgery, and that created a lot of pain for me. You can imagine having an orgasm and then feeling pain for days afterwards. So Form of V is an excellent process to help your brain talk to your muscle again. What it does is it rejuvenates the muscle so it can communicate and say, okay, we can hold the urine and you don't have to pee your pants when you sneeze, when you laugh. So I highly recommend it to anyone who's had childbirth, anyone who is struggling with orgasms because of vaginal dryness or because you feel really uncomfortable down there. One of the things that I teach in my courses is a lot of body love and body acceptance, and women can't really do that when they feel like their vagina and vulva has been mutilated with childbirth. It feels very difficult to allow someone down there to gaze at you so openly. So I had immediate results. We actually took a before and after picture of one side done and one side not done, because it rejuvenated the tissue, brought blood to the surface, and I mean, if I was interested in it, I really could have done porn afterwards, but since I don't do that, I don't think I do that. Anyway, it was awesome. I had great results. I highly recommend it to anyone that needs any kind of help with their sexual health, anyone that needs help with their bladder incontinence, and anyone struggling with body acceptance because you've had a lot of mutilation down there. It just helps rejuvenate the tissue, feels good, looks great.